Everyone we meet, we have first met in soul. We have first met energetically. This is especially true of our soul connections, such as our soulmates, both platonically and romantically, and of course, our twin flame connection. This means that through these energetic meetings with these other souls, with these beings who are about to enter our lives, we familiarize ourselves with these people, with these connections in the energetic realm through the portal of the subconscious, through our energy field, before we encounter them in the physical 3D world. And in this podcast episode, I am going to be sharing with you 3 things that happen before you meet or when you are about to meet a soulmate, specifically a high-level romantic soulmate or a twin flame. Now, as many of you know, I do specialize in the twin flame connection as a twin flame myself. However, the reason I'm including romantic soulmates in some of these signs is because although there are certain signs that you will exclusively experience with a twin flame, much of what I'm going to be sharing today may actually have some overlap between high-level romantic soulmate connections and twin flame connections. So I wanted to include that as well. But do let me know if you want a video on specific signs that you will exclusively experience prior to meeting just a twin flame. Now, with that being said, I do know that many of you listening to this video are new to this channel, and if that is the case, then welcome. My name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. If you do enjoy this kind of content, be sure to subscribe to this channel, join our community of like-minded, conscious, creative beings here on YouTube. So, what is the first sign that you are about to meet either a soulmate, a high-level romantic soulmate, or a twin flame? Prior to meeting them in the physical, you will feel a sense of longing that you can't quite explain. Now, for twin flame connection, this longing will run very deep to the core of your soul. It will feel almost like this kind of soul ache, like heartache, but in the soul. This soul ache will actually begin usually very early in your incarnation. You will become conscious of it because it never truly begins. It's always been an aching, a longing that has been within you because you've always had this awareness, albeit perhaps unconsciously, that you are energetically connected with this person. Now, again, in the case of a twin flame, this runs much deeper than any kind of soulmate connection, and it's also a kind of longing, a feeling you have usually as long as you can remember. In fact, many times, twin flames especially will have the experience of watching romantic movies or hearing love songs and being able to energetically sense, or even in a sense, communicate with their twin flame through these songs, through these movies. They may find themselves even getting emotional watching these movies, even as a child, before they've had any experience with love and romance in this physical lifetime, because they are connecting in with a very ancient energy that stems back many, many lifetimes of love and loss and coming together and separating, that they've had this kind of ongoing, beautiful, energetic dance with their twin flame. So I guess I kind of lied when I said we weren't going to talk about twin flame exclusive signs, because I really feel guided to say that this sense of pervasive longing that begins as far back as you can remember usually is very exclusive to twin flame connection. Now, with that being said, with a high-level romantic soulmate, you will still feel this longing, but you will mostly only feel it in the days, weeks, or months coming up to meeting your romantic soulmate, this won't be the same longing that you have felt literally your entire life as it is with a twin flame connection. But regardless, you will feel this longing. Now, what we call longing is an awareness for something that isn't there. And what I mean is, it's your soul's awareness of a connection you feel in the soul energetically already, that to your conscious mind's awareness isn't there because you can't yet see this person physically. You haven't yet physically met them. You wouldn't be longing for this person, for this connection, if it didn't already exist within you energetically. You would just be carefree, happy, living your life, dating other people without this sense of soul ache or soul longing. So that is sign number 1. Now, sign number 2, that you are about to meet a high-level romantic soulmate or a twin flame, is that you have dreams about them. Dreams are a time in which our conscious thinking mind is completely relaxed and dormant. This means that through our dreams, we are able to have many profound and significant kinds of soul experiences, spiritual experiences that really we would be capable of having at any point in the day, or especially during times of meditation. The reason that many of us don't often have these experiences as profoundly except in our dreams is because we are so heavily programmed and conditioned to block out these kinds of experiences, and in this case, energetic messages, because what these dreams about a coming soulmate or twin flame truly are not just random coincidences or images or whatever things that society tells us these dreams are. These are actually energetic messages that we are receiving both from our higher self and from our soulmate or our twin flame. Now, in the case of twin flame connection, these dreams are a little bit different because just like with that sense of soul ache or longing, these dreams will usually be recurring from a young age. Now, the interesting thing about having soulmate or twin flame dreams, especially twin flame dreams, is that we may dream of this person. Their soul may be sending us messages through these dreams, but the image of the person we see in the dreams may not actually be the physical incarnation of that person in this lifetime. Now, of course, this can be very confusing. And perhaps now at this point in the podcast, you could be thinking back to times where you have had profound romantic dreams about someone's soul, but they looked very different in the dream. So you may not have even realized until now that you were actually dreaming or receiving messages from that person's soul and from your higher self about the fact that you were about to meet this person. Now, in the case of twin flames, again, these dreams usually are recurring throughout your lifetime. Now, the type and manner of these twin flame dreams will vary depending on you and your unique circumstances and connection. For some people, they will simply have dreams throughout their life where they are connecting romantically with someone's energy, but that person's appearance may change depending on the dream, and these dreams could take on, or this person's soul within the dreams could take on these different faces or images, because sometimes you are actually having these soul glimpses, these dream glimpses into previous lifetimes, experiences you've already had with your twin flame throughout your soul's existence, through different lifetimes and incarnations. Now, in other cases, these dreams are simply a way for you to energetically prepare for a very intense soul meeting in the physical with a person, especially when it comes to twin flames. Twin flame connection particularly is extremely intense. It is groundbreaking. It is the equivalent to the earth, like an earthquake is to the earth. Twin flame connection is to your being, to your physical being, your spiritual being, your reality. Meeting a twin flame will cause this intense kind of soul shaking experience that ignites this powerful energy. You go through this kind of energy merge with a twin flame that intensifies when you meet in the physical, because when you physically meet or encounter one another, your auras are merged or become merged, which intensifies that energy merging process. Now, this is why we often pre-pave for this experience. We prepare for it through communicating or meeting, in some sense, our twin flame energetically before we meet them in the physical world. So again, very often you will have these dreams, whether it looks like the physical form of your twin flame or soulmate in this lifetime or not. You will have dreams about this romantic encounter with this person to prepare you for a very intense soulmate or twin flame meeting in the physical. Now, the third sign that you are about to meet a high-level romantic soulmate or a twin flame is you lose interest suddenly in people around you romantically or just in dating in general. Have you ever heard someone say that they decided that they were just going to be alone, that they were done dating, and then boom, they met their soulmate or they met their twin flame? This isn't coincidental. Very often, because of some of these other signs, because we are unconsciously beginning to meet this person energetically, because the longing for them is intensifying as they are coming closer to entering our physical lifetime, we very often will find ourselves just prior to a romantic soulmate or twin flame meeting, losing interest in a current romantic partner, in people that we are dating currently, or just in the idea of dating people altogether. We will begin to, in a sense, almost feel this kind of soul commitment to something, to some soul that we can't quite explain before we have a relationship, what we call a committed physical relationship with this person in the 3D. Now, just like with all of these signs, I guess you could say the running theme with these signs is, yes, there is overlap. These are things you can experience with a high-level romantic soulmate or a twin flame, but with a twin flame, one of the differences is all of these signs are incredibly intensified. So with a twin flame, very often twin flames will find that prior to meeting one another, there is such an awareness of something is about to happen. My life is about to be forever changed. I'm about to meet someone. They just have this kind of knowing that is really just their conscious mind connecting with what their soul knows, what their soul has been sensing unconsciously through these energetic experiences like dreams that have been connecting them in with this other soul, that have been preparing the way for them to meet this other soul in the physical world. So let me know in the comments under this video, have you experienced any of these signs that you are about to meet a soulmate or twin flame? Is this something that you personally experienced prior to encountering one of these kinds of very intense romantic connections in the physical world? Now, as I said earlier, the beautiful thing about these soul connections, these romantic soulmate connections and our twin flame connection, is that they are so energetically based that we actually we encounter these people energetically before we meet them in the physical world. This also means that as we continue to interact with these people, we are predominantly interacting energetically. Our connection remains predominantly in the energy realm, in the spiritual realm, even when it has a physical component that we would call a physical 3D relationship. Now, when it comes to twin flames, if you are a twin flame or suspect yourself to be on a twin flame path, regardless of where you are on your twin flame journey, whether you've met your twin, whether you have sensed them, dreamt of them, whether you've met and then separated, haven't spoken to them, regardless, that energetic connection that has always bonded you together, that you've always been able to sense, is just as strong as it has always been, because it is eternal. It follows you through every lifetime. It is unbreakable. This is also why you can use subliminal meditation especially, but any form of meditation, to connect in with your twin flame's energy to strengthen the bond between the two of you, and therefore to experience that manifested, beautiful, harmonious, magnetic kind of connection in the physical as well. It all begins energetically. When it comes to twin flames especially, it's so essential for us to clear our energy field of all doubts and fears and limiting beliefs, because these are the kinds of negative energies that impact our connection with our twin flame and cause us to repel one another in the physical. Now, when we do the opposite, when we replace these fears, these doubts, these insecurities with pure, unconditional love, we become incredibly magnetic for one another energetically. And of course, because everything begins energetically, we are then effortlessly pulled together in the physical world as well. So I've created a very powerful twin flame energy clearing tool. This is a twin flame 7 chakra clearing subliminal meditation. So this subliminal is designed to completely and comprehensively reprogram your energy field through the portal of the subconscious mind to reprogram you for completely open giving and receiving of totally unconditional love energy between you and your twin flame. And it's this totally uninhibited, unconditional love energy, unblocked love energy that actually causes that intense magnetism between you and your twin flame that then pulls you together in this harmonious, what we sometimes call reunion state in the physical world. So this 7 chakra twin flame clearing subliminal comes from my website, soundandsoulful.com. As you can see on the screen, I've created over 100 subliminals on this website, not just for twin flames, but for literally anything you desire to manifest or create in your life. You can literally reprogram your own subconscious and therefore your energy for anything in your life. So this subliminal is available to members on my website. So if you create a free trial account on the site, you can actually try it out completely free for 7 days. The link to this subliminal is in the pinned comment and description box under this video. Thank you so much for joining me here today on this channel and this podcast. I really hope you enjoyed it. And above all, I always say this, but it's truly my only goal through this channel to reconnect you with what your soul already knows about yourself, about your life, and about your connection. So if that resonates with you, please be sure to like this video and also subscribe to this channel. Join our community of like-minded, conscious, creative beings here on YouTube. I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful, magical rest of your day, and I will talk to you again in the next podcast.